Okay guys, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the kitchen situation. You can see that there are 1, 2, 3 cabinets and the fourth one's missing. The fourth one is at Home Depot. I got my credit back onto my card. They are out of stock as usual. So I am missing a cabinet until I can get another one put right here. So that's what's going on with the cabinet situation. It's fine. Eventually I will get another cabinet to put there. Meanwhile, we have stuff to do. So I need to figure out how I can get this cabinet to go up here. Yeah, should be real fun. So that's what I need to figure out. So that's what I'm working on right now as we speak. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have to look on the inside of it and see. There's more lights too. Eventually, hopefully we'll have more lights in here. But for now, you know how that goes. So this is the cabinet that is going up above that other cabinet that I just showed you. We better check to make sure that it doesn't have any damage. It doesn't look like it. They did not pre-drill holes. So this should be real fun. Trying to figure this out because this has to go all the way up there. And I think I have a solution, but we'll see. What happens with that. So anyway,
they tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep be famous. But I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous. But I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
Now we have to do some scary stuff. Alright guys, I was a little nervous about this one. Basically I am trying to measure on the wall where all the studs go on the wall. That way I know like where they are on center, and then I took my level and leveled off the lines I was going to draw. That way they could all be right where the studs were. So I was on the studs on 2 lines, and 1 line I was not on the studs because it was right on 25, and I believe that's a 35, and that's a 36 cabinet, so it would have been kind of funky. So anyway, I drew my lines, and then I went back and I drilled holes. So you're going to see me drilling holes in a couple minutes off to the back of the on the back where those lines were. I put 3 lines and 3 screws, and I might have put more screws in that I needed, but I wanted to make sure that that thing was not coming off the wall, especially since we probably, or I am going to be hanging stuff on the top of it. I think if I am going to put stuff up in there, it's going to have to be light stuff, because I don't know if I trust myself. But at least 2 studs are used by that cabinet, which makes me feel a lot better than not having any studs at all. So I basically, like I said, did 3 lines, then drew them down the sides, and then I screwed on the back of that thing in to make sure that it would actually screw into the wall. I just used my screws. I couldn't find a drill bit that was big enough for the drill bit to go through the wall and into the cabinet, and it actually worked out really well. And then I did this whole thing by myself. Over the years, I've done a lot of things actually by myself, and the best way to do it is try to figure out ways to kind of accomplish that. So here in a little while you're going to see one of my ways of trying to accomplish that, which is basically taking a tub and one of my shelves, my wire shelves that I was using before to hold all my plates, and basically putting the tub on top of that and measuring to make sure that it would stay up there. Well, when I did it, it was a pain in the you-know-what to try to get it down off of there after I screwed it in, because I didn't think that I would have to like have space enough to take it off. But thank God someone was watching out for me. I figured out how to get that shelf and that big ginormous cabinet off of there, and or not that off of there, but I mean like take everything underneath off. So you're gonna see that here in a few minutes, and that is my way of kind of doing things by myself. There's a lot of things that I could actually use another hand on, or a friend or whatever, but a lot of times I don't have that because it's just me and the dogs. So a lot of times what I do is a lot of things by myself, which there's no problem doing like that. There's nothing wrong with doing things by yourself. Nothing at all. It's just creating those moments to where you have another way of doing it by yourself so that you can accomplish what you want to have done. So that's what I basically did, and it worked out just fine. So stay tuned for more glorious stuff coming up next. Okay guys, I need a comment down below to tell me if you like this or not, because I don't know if I like it. There's a whole reason why I have it shorter than everything else. Don't worry about that part. And there's a reason why it's longer too. So, I want to take out this whole entire wall over here. And I want to move this microwave over here without using the vent, because I just purchased it and it works. It looks good with this. So in order to do this, I'm going to place a vent up here in the ceiling, and this whole entire wall of cabinets is going to go. I could put the cabinet over here and the wall will actually stop in that corner over there, actually a little further over. And then this whole wall will be gone and it'll be all open. So I could move this cabinet over there, or I could just leave it, because this whole area right here is going to be my tea area. That's why the outlet's there. And then I'm going to put a shelf here, which I have the wood for. Might have to get one more piece because I didn't realize it was so big. I should have realized utility cabinet. That's one of those DIY things, you know, that you should know about. But anyway, but then this wall cabinet here is coming eventually when I get the money for it. No, when it comes back in stock. And then all of these are all done, except for the insides of them. So the reason why I wanted this up here was for extra storage. But does it look kind of funky when you come around the corner and that's there? I mean, technically this whole entire wall of cabinets would have done the same thing, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. This house needs storage, but it likes, I wanted to put a separate area for the microwave, so that's why I did that. I haven't gotten the stuff for that yet, but eventually I will. That way I can still refurbish this microwave, because I feel like I wasted my money on it, because it came with everything. Sorry, it's a mess in here, but cooking and everything else. So anyway, leave me a comment down below what you guys think I should do, any ideas and that sort of thing. But like I said, there is a space like right here. It's not very big, and I have to measure it when I get the new cabinet in. That space that's a little bit, I'm gonna actually put another like spice rack or something in here. So technically I don't know if I'm going to put it on this side or in between here. It'd probably be better if it was in between here, so you didn't see all the spices on the rack and you saw one like long piece. But I don't know, I might also just like scoot everything over and then have like a little area in between here, or we could scoot everything over and, you know, I don't know, put a piece here. That would be another option. Or I could try to find a cabinet that could go in between these two areas, which I haven't done that yet either. Measure, actually, where's the measuring device? So that's an option too. Kind of have to see on that part what happens, but I'm kind of liking this so far. I'm kind of making it happen now. First when I put it up there, I was like, oh, I hate either way, you have a little extra space left over. If I did a spice cabinet, it would actually look pretty cool. You can bring it over, make the cabinet come over here, and then maybe make this part the spice cabinet in here. But I have to measure and see, because I think that would be, if these cabinets are 18, I think. To here. So then it would have to be up to spices and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. And then up here, all this is going to be a tea cabinet or a coffee space or whatever. So we'll have to see what happens with it. I have to see how much or wait for that cabinet. I mean, I have email that's supposed to be sent to me when it does come in, so I can get it delivered, which would be nice, because then I could get my floor fixed and everything else over on this side. So for now, I'm going to say that we're done with the cabinets for now. There's more that's going to happen to the cabinets here pretty soon, but I'm not going to do anything right now with it. Hopefully I put it in right and that cabinet actually stays up there pretty secure. It feels like it's pretty kind of liking it. I might keep it. We'll have to see how it comes together. Still kind of go back and forth. But anyway, this has to be moved too eventually, and I'll move it over. I don't know why they didn't center that right. I mean, I know they had more space or whatever, but it's just not centered right. It just doesn't work. So I'm gonna center that probably more over here and move the electrical over here. Just like I'm going to put a bunch of electrical in up here, which I haven't done that yet. And I have this thing in here right now too for that electrical stuff. So in order to make it so it's not so crazy compact in here, I feel like we should probably work on filling these cabinets up with the food stuff. That way we don't have to worry about this. This goes. That way my dogs and I don't have to feel packed around in here. I do like the liners. These rubber liner things. These things are awesome. Because if something spills inside your cabinet, you just wipe it off. So I think I'm probably going to have to get some of that here eventually. The other thing that I want is, if I am keeping this here, this cabinet here, then I have to work on the lights on it. So that would be the only I could just use all of them in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It only uses 8 of them. So I had this whole idea in my head with putting the lights in the cabinets. And I have 12 of them. So I don't know. Like there's 12 of them, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then there's 4 left over, which I was thinking of putting 2 here and 2 there on the other cabinet. 1, 2, 3, 4. For more light underneath there. But that would mean that other cabinet over on that side would not have any light underneath it. But I could get another box of just a 2-strand and put 2 strands over there. That way you can actually like put your hand in there and see what you're doing, because it is like really dark in here. It's dark unless you have like a camera, or like this one's way dark. See? Unless you have like something with light in there, it's way dark. So when you're sitting there trying to dig in here to try to figure out what you're getting out of your cabinets, it's way dark. So I'd like to get those started too, but we may have to put this shelf up and figure out about that shelf. So here is, I can find a piece of wood too. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I found my long piece of wood and it's actually perfect. I don't even have to get another piece of wood. I don't know why I've been saving this piece of wood, but It's made out of the same stuff as this stuff is. But if I cut it to 35 and then cut it again 35, which is plenty long enough, it's like 70 something. 72, it will be perfect to do 2 boards because it's too skinny. It's only about 70 something. So you can do this and glue them together. Actually, like this. And then have the other one come out. And that should be pretty good. I might do some pocket holes in this one and that sort of thing for the shelf. That would actually work pretty good for the microwave part, I think. So, I just need the rest of my cabinets. That's the problem. And this is gonna have to be smoothed down, and then it's gonna have to be painted to match the rest. And then I'm gonna have to get brackets to put up on there too. So this. Okay guys, well thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. Have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for all your wonderful comments, and leave a comment down below, subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Food Aspire Home and Garden. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.